Oh, I'd love to, but they ain't got a football for me, so you know what, whatever. I've done it a few times this year, and it's always good, but I always loved baseball. I mean, to be honest with you, that far back was more softball for me. After, you know, I got out of high school, I started playing softball, but I always loved the sport.
There was an amazing array of things I saw come through the autograph line. Miami helmet.
Every gambler.
Gambler's helmet.
The thing is, I usually like to spend more time talking with people and really, you know, taking pictures, but with the amount of people who are out there, I want to make sure everybody got one, because if you leave one person out, you'll hear it. So for me, I just want to make sure I kept everybody happy.
I know you were down there today. What's the importance of the name change for the Bills, for Western New York, for Rochester? What's the importance of that?
It's not so much the importance. It's you know, it's 2016. It's not the 80s. A change. We all know and love, you know, Mr. Wilson. It was always the route for me. It was the Rich Stadium even before, you know. But you know, it's a new era. Even though the name is New Era Cap Company, it's a new era for the Buffalo Bills. It's, you know, Terry Pagula and Kim, and now, of course, Chris Cook, the owner of New Era. It'd be different if it was a company from out of state. But their New Era is great in Buffalo. It's family. It's part of the tradition that we're going to build. Plus, I love the part of it being New Era. This is a new era for the Buffalo Bills. Starting this year, hopefully we look back 15, 20 years from now, look back on this date, even though today's date, which I just found out a few hours back, it's the 30th anniversary since I was a Buffalo Bill. It's a new era. We're turning the page. We got Tyrod Taylor, we got Rex Ryan, we got Sammy Watkins, we got Terry Pagula. So we've got a different change, a different time, and a new era. Man, I could have said that.
You studied poetry at Miami or something?
You know, they call that Harvard South.
You're talking about concussions today. Do you think you would approach the game any differently if you know now?
I grew up with a family of 6 boys. I get beat on every day. No, it's a rough sport, but that's how I was brought up. And if my son was here today, that I would not so much push him towards football, but I'm sure he would love it, but I would not hold him back. I think they're doing everything in today's world as far as coaching at the young age of preparing young kids for how to tackle, how to run the football. You know, nobody wants to see kids get hurt. And if you learn the proper technique on doing things, then you'll become a better player. Bad habits are hard to break. You get those bad habits as a kid, as a youngin', and you just want to make sure you do the right thing at the right time, because then that eventually will lead you to where you want to go. So I love it. I mean, I love the game of football. It's the granddaddy of them all. There's no doubt about it. And I know that the people that are making the helmets have kids too. And you just want to see it as safe as possible. But as I stated before, football, yeah, they get all the publicity because of it's a physical sport. But, man, I've talked to so many people that it happens in lacrosse and hockey and cheerleading. There's so many other sports that happens to, but football is going to be put out in the front. But you know what? That's all part of it.
Coach,
all good?
It's always nice that Kim Pagula being from Fairport, so that's another Rochester Buffalo connection right in the ownership.
Terry Pagula?
Kim, Terry's wife. It's from.
Oh, Kim.
Kim.
I thought you said Tim. I'm
like, Kim from Fairport.
You know what? It's all good. I'm just thankful that we had somebody that wants to keep Buffalo in Western New York, and I know, you know, Terry and Kim so very well, and they're such great people. And we hit a gold mine by having them become the owner, because they're going to let you know, Russ Brandon, who went to St. John Fisher, run the show. He's a very smart man. But the bottom line, we got to stay healthy. We got to keep people on the field. We got a heck of a football team. We got a heck of a coaching staff, and you can't win games if you are in the, you know, in the training room getting treatment all the time. And I just pray to God that that stops, and we hopefully keep guys that we need to have on the field, especially Tyrod Taylor. We need our quarterback to stay healthy, because I think he's going to be something special.
And also with the Pagulas owning the Buffalo Sabres and Rochester.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So.
I have my season tickets. I go to Sabres games all the time, and I'm a Buffalonian now. I grew up in Western Pennsylvania. I grew up a Steeler fan, a Penguin fan, a Pirate fan. Now I'm a Buffalo Sabre, and of course a Buffalo Bill fan. And a lot of my friends back home in Pennsylvania, I've transformed them into being a Bills fan. But some still are Steelers. But you know, when the Penguins play against the Sabres, I'm a Sabre from start to finish. All good?
Yep.
All right.